Hi, this is Mr. Coyner. This is Video Productions Technology. It's a year-long class. Thanks for coming. Here's a little bit about me. I was born in Philadelphia but raised in Arizona. Go Wildcats. This is my 27th year of teaching, my 6th at WMS. Go Bulldogs. Prior to moving to Washington 7 years ago, I taught in Nevada and Arizona for 19 years cumulative. I've been primarily an elementary school teacher, librarian, high cap teacher in my career, but came to WMS to take on a really exciting job. Here's a little bit more about myself. I have degrees in history, elementary education. My master's was in instructional technology. I have a certificate in school librarianship and an endorsement in gifted and talented education. And these are some of the universities that I've gotten my degrees at. My amazing, brilliant wife is a veterinarian, and though we didn't have any children of our own, we do have many furry friends. She's holding our beloved pug, Soshi, who passed away a couple years ago. And on the left is Cookie, and our newest addition is Chandler in the hammock. So in this class, students will learn to script, edit, and produce their own videos, including our morning announcements. We'll be using this year WeVideo, which is an online video editor. And I will encourage those students to do videos using their own devices. There's a lot of really good mobile apps. I call that all-in-one video productions. We'll also do a number of different video projects, and I'll show you a couple as we go. So like I said, we'll be using WeVideo. It's an editor that is online, so anybody can use it if they have access to the internet. With our Chromebooks, it works perfectly fine. It is a beginning video editor, but it does have some really cool features. It's got multi-track editing. You can chroma key with it, screen record, add narration. It's really quite good. Actually, sometimes I call it beginning, but really it's comparable to almost a intermediate level video editor. So we'll be doing videos, teacher interviews, and those will be kind of unique this year because we'll be doing them remotely. And so I'm going to encourage kids to do it in multiple ways, whether through Zoom or two-camera setup where each person submits their part and the student edits together. We'll do video tutorials. We'll do mobile recording, obviously. We'll do This Day in History videos where students collect images online from seminal events and add narration and movement to their images. So number of projects that we've done in the past that can easily be done remotely. We'll also do book trailers to support literacy in our library. We'll do expectation videos for how we expect students to positively behave. Probably a lot of it will be Zoom expectations this year. We'll do choice videos where students can propose an idea and run with it. And my primary goal is that students be productive, creative, and have fun doing it. We'll also still be producing Bulldog News. WeVideo has virtual sets online that we can use, but we can also just do remote broadcasts. I put that in quote. So students can be still engaged with our community, sharing videos, and doing what we've done at school, but just in a distance learning model. One thing that makes me a little sad is that I did get a grant for $5,000 from CenturyLink to buy new, really good Mavic Mini drones. In the past, we've used lower quality drones and recorded audio with it and then synced it up in the editor. These new drones will be fantastic. And so if we go to a hybrid model, when the weather's good, I think we'll be able to do some really fun videos. For creative and for informational purposes, drones are becoming a huge part of the broadcast community. So we'll see how it goes. In the end, we'll just play it by ear. We'll also be making a Google site to upload and embed our videos as a digital portfolio. This is something that students can take with them anywhere, share with their family, and potentially use it to use as a college, entrance portfolio, and even possibly professionally down the road. And also just something to reflect back on where they have all their media together. Grading is, in this class, primarily focused on the project. I do encourage them to make progress, so I will have small weekly assignments like checklists, first drafts, but in the end, it is a project-based course, and the majority of the grade is based on their completed work. I do accept any improved or late work. I will always encourage students to reflect back on their work and make edits and re-export their video. The only thing that I ask is if they do that, they contact me, because with so much email coming in back and forth, sometimes it can an update notice can be missed. So if a student resubmits work, I will ask them to please contact me. With Zoom expectations, we have a big class, and I understand that Wi-Fi issues and household distractions can be a problem. So I have a 3-minute passing period at the beginning of the period, and that's just for enough time for me to let everybody in. But I do encourage students to be on time. One of the things that coming late, one of the problems is that they can miss foundational information. I do try to do a recap and an overview of what we're going to go over, but it can be really distracting if students are coming in late, throw off my rhythm, throw off other students' attention. So please encourage your students to be on time. During Zoom meetings, it's nice to have video on, but I understand that with multiple students at home, being on the network, it can slow down reception or transmission. Uh, so I am fine with students turning off their video. That seems to help with the Chromebooks and improve connection. But so if you see your student online with me and their video is off, that is fine with me. And the thing is that I know a lot of the students from this class from last year. When we are in our meetings, I do ask them if they have a question to either use a virtual hand to raise or just unmute. I'm really more comfortable in kind of the traditional setting of just unmuting and letting me know that you have an issue. So please encourage your students to not feel uncomfortable to speak up. We do use a chat, and chat I feel is good for response and also for questions that are pertinent to what we're doing, not questions about what we just covered. That I try to encourage students to think about holding till the end of the period. So how you can help your student, please encourage them to stay up on their projects. I sometimes can fall behind on grading, but I do then have those kind of grading frenzy periods. So please check Skyward to see if there's missing assignments, and just ask your student to communicate with me if they are really struggling. I can give them extensions. I always accept late work, and I can do one-on-one meetings with them if need be. So as I said, or maybe I hadn't said, it's easy to contact me through my email. Here's my email address. One thing, and I also have email on my phone, so I frequently will see that and then go to my computer or even try to respond from my phone. One issue I've come across is that if you email me from the school website, it goes to my updates, and with students submitting, notifications for their submissions go to updates, and so sometimes you can get lost in the queue. So if you just email me directly, that's preferable. If you don't hear back from me, please send me a reminder email, and I'll be embarrassed enough to get right back to you. I'm available for Zoom meetings and phone calls, but those are best scheduled through email. So again, thank you for sending such great students, and I hope they enjoy this year.